All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David Ruff.
So there's a story we're doing later in the show, and it's from the Daily Mail. DailyMail.com is the source. And I'm not going to tell you what that is. It's a little bit of a surprise. But I was looking at the links on the side of the DailyMail.com, and one caught my eye. And if you guys will indulge me, I'd like to read the headline. Tell me if this is something we should talk about.
Go for it, Dave.
Thousands of 10-inch penis fish wash up on a beach. Fishermen flock to the shore to grab them all.
Got to catch them all.
I mean, I don't know.
What are they doing?
I want to at least read more, see what's really going on there.
Fishermen have since reportedly flocked to the beach to gather them up for bait. See, we're doing a lot. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
The 10-inch Pen 15 fish.
What does that fish look like, David?
Who's the guy they named these fish after? Because it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what they look like?
They look like penises.
It's a big penis fish.
Yeah, it looks like a pile of kielbasa's,
God.
dude. What did you expect?
I didn't expect them to look that penis-like, honestly.
It
has to look very penis-like if you're going to call it a straight-up penis fish.
That's not what they're actually called, though, right?
Well, that's not their.
It's like their nickname.
That's not their genus and species.
Formal name is Eurychus unicinctus. Of course, you probably knew that. But the creatures flooded onto the beach after a heavy storm on Monday afternoon. This is not an infrequent phenomenon in Argentina, with stacks of the sea worms having previously lined the shores in the south of the country following torrential weather.
They're uncircumcised.
El Nino year.
Yeah. Spanish for the Nino.
Do I have to intro Dylan today?
Why are you so mad at me
We have to
today?
continue this.
Dylan-
you got beef with me. Let's
Dylan
talk
did
through it.
something earlier that is like borderline, like weirdly unforgivable.
What'd I
He was
do?
singing REM, and it was so much
How was
worse
that-
than the other things that you've sang in the past.
How was
That
that
I'm
unforgivable?
having trouble like even looking at you.
Should I give the people a little taste?
No, dude.
No.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I know, but it's just because I can't stop thinking about it. Like, it was awful.
If I don't sing a little snippet, they're going to wonder what it sounded like that offended you
We'll
so
do it
much.
on the voicemails. You guys can tune in tomorrow on patreon.com/circling back podcast for Dylan's performance of Losing My Religion by REM.
Let me do like 5 seconds.
Here, hold on. Before you do that, Randy's got something to put up on the screen.
Is it a penis fish?
We're going to
Yeah,
get
it
flagged on
is.
YouTube. If this gets our YouTube account,
That's fucking vile.
What?
if
It
this
even
gets
has
our
ball.
YouTube account taken down, then this is all on you guys getting it back.
Why does it have
Mainly
a
me.
testicle?
Don't
It does.
know.
I don't think it's a testicle. I think it's just part of the fish.
What if that's its actual testicle though?
That'd be weird.
Okay, I've seen enough. That's grotesque.
It's a penis fish, Dylan. It's a penis fish.
No, I was gonna.
It's a delicacy in some parts of the world.
How do they serve it? a bun?
Soy sauce and vinegar.
Really?
For sashimi.
I mean,
Sashimi.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you put soy sauce and vinegar on pretty much anything, and I'll entertain it.
Soy sauce for me is a top 5 condiment. Probably top 3.
It's not
I love it.
top 3
Yeah.
soy sauce.
Uh-huh.
No. I would unpackage this, but I fear it would take a long time.
No. I would package
There's no
this.
way soy sauce is a top 3 condiment for anybody.
They should call it the package fish.
I do love soy sauce, but that's an outlandish statement.
you could.
to me.
There's so few things you can use it on.
Hey, remember that one pledge who had to chug soy sauce and he died from sodium poisoning? There's a story back in the day. This frat blog covered it.
No, I don't remember that. That really happened?
Yeah,
That's sad.
How much sodium do you have to have? How much do you chug?
probably about that much in a
No.
little bottle.
No, there's no way.
I don't know, man. But
That can't kill a person.
dude, look it up.
There's
Pledge
no way
dies-
that
I don't know.
12
Yeah,
ounces.
That's sad.
I don't know how big the bottle was. Enough to kill a little fucker, though.
I accidentally spelled it fart-ternity in my search.
That's
Nope.
that's
Nope.
me in the corner. Just kidding. Now look up the story though. I'll find it. Fuck y'all. I'll find it. Pledge
I don't really-
dies
that's-
Hey,
from
Dave, can you tap me when I can start talking? When I can unplug my ears and start talking? Again?
Yes. I don't know what's more depressing, the dead pledge story or just Dylan singing REM.
Not happy with what I just
You found it?
Googled.
Did you find it,
Damn.
dude?
He drank a quart, dude.
Really? That's a lot.
Like, that's so much, right? Yeah, dude, you can't be drinking that much soy sauce.
Oh my
There's another
God.
dude who
He
died.
didn't deserve this.
You can die from drinking too much water.
All right, just know that if you're out there, don't drink an entire quart of soy sauce.
Yeah,
Please.
don't drink lethal amounts of soy sauce.
I didn't know sodium.
please.
Like I thought, I would assume that if sodium killed you, it'd be a lot more than just a quart of soy sauce. So
Oh, it wasn't that long ago.
no.
Damn, that's sad, man. R.I.P. Be careful with your soy sauce, folks.
It's still in my top 5.
Do you have a number one? Like, is there a natural number one condiment for you? Because I'm trying to think of mine, and I don't think I have a natural number one.
I sort of
Ooh.
enjoy them all.
What is salsa, technically?
See, I
What is it?
hesitate to say condiment because there's so.
But like, it's not a condiment.
You're right.
What do you think, Randy? Is it a salsa or is it a
I'm
condiment?
just saying number one is definitely ranch. That's the Midwestern of me. But I would say I don't think salsa is a condiment.
It's weird.
Hey, who was
Well,
it?
why
It's-
is
it's-
ranch?
I think
Why
it's-
is ranch a condiment but salsa's not?
Ranch is a condiment, a dressing and a dip. Where I think salsa is just more of a dip.
But salsa could be literally any of those. It's just a matter of how you want to
Maybe
use it.
is. Maybe it is.
I liked it. I like it when that guy who works here said, "Not enough people respect mustard," or he said, "Mustard's underrated," as if it's not like universally
Yeah.
every sandwich
If
shop.
you go to like any restaurant, like one of the 2 condiments they give you is mustard.
Was that a brick, John?
yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like brick.
just not talked about enough. Mustard, yellow mustard.
How do you feel about one of my buddies said that his all-time condiment is tartar sauce? How does that make you feel?
I say this dude eats a lot of fish.
I didn't know how to handle it when he told me that because I was like, I get it. Like a good tartar sauce can be really, really good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how much are you eating tartar sauce? You're not
Yeah.
putting it on anything but fish.
It's just for fish.
right. Like
And just for fried fish, right? Or is it?
you can put. I mean, you can put it on any.
I guess you could.
We
but-
do. My dad makes a good tartar sauce for his grilled whitefish.
Okay.
Shout out to my dad's tartar sauce.
The consistency is a little, but it is good.
There's a place down the street from here that's got some of the best tartar sauce I've ever had.
Baker, was it
Baker Street Pub.
Baker Street?
Yep. Tell them Will sent you. They'll have no idea who I am.
We should go there for lunch again and be the only people other than that giant party next door.
Yeah.
Randy and I used to go there for lunch all the time.
How's that place making it?
I don't
No
know.
one-
I think
no one
I think
They
it's,
own the building.
I
They're
think
just
it's
waiting.
cracking on the weekends.
Nah.
You don't think it's bussing? Is that what
Nah,
you're saying?
I don't think it's busted.
Dave doesn't think it's busting.
It could be.
Or Will doesn't think it's busting.
Hey,
Could be.
so Parks is a fish and chips guy. We learned that recently.
Oh yeah, big.
What is his go-to dippage?
He's 8, so he's a ketchup guy.
Okay.
Yeah. He hadn't really fucked with the vinegar yet. That malt vinegar stinks but tastes delicious.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Love that stuff, man.
What about just straight up cocktail sauce?
That's not really a fish and chips, John.
No, but it is a seafood.
But the only thing you put that on
ballpark.
is shrimp and oysters.
I love cocktail sauce. dog.
Like cocktail sauce tastes good, but it can't be on your top condiments because I refuse to believe that anyone's using it enough to justify it.
No, you're
should-
right.
We should do a draft of sauces. So it's anything, but it has to have sauce in the name.
Do you want a little preview of an exactly 5 minutes prompt that I like?
Yeah.
It's naming your favorite sauce from every major fast food restaurant.
Oh, I really like that.
It's good.
Can we just use
It's
that
good.
here?
No.
David,
We should just use that for a
Don't cheat.
segment.
don't cheat the system, man.
That sounds fun though.
We'll do it, dog.
Ooh, Arby's sauce versus horsey sauce. House divided.
Nah.
I
That's
don't even know
easy,
what
dude.
horsey
That's
sauce-
easy.
It's
yeah,
Arby's
yeah.
sauce.
I'm
I
glad
don't
you
know
said
what
that.
horsey sauce is.
We could have thrown hands today if you would have said it was horsey. Like I think horsey's really, really good. It's a top tier sauce, but
Mix them together.
Is it made with
you
real
don't call
horse?
it Arby's sauce when you're Arby's if it's not gas.
It's true. They did stake their name to it.
Now, why is it called horsey sauce?
Because it's got horseradish in it. It's made out of
Oh,
horses.
I
Made
didn't even
from
make
glue-
that connection. I
Made
get
from
it.
glue.
Oh, okay.
From hooves.
Right.
My
Right.
hooves.
My hooves.
My hooves. My hooves. Hey, it's time for
Dude.
Will's 5-star review
Oh, I thought it was time to intro me, but
of
that's
the
fine.
week.
It's fine. We can get to your thing.
Dylan Shivery.
You guys ready for this one?
We'll get to your thing.
This is from Cole's, not spelled the way that Randy wants it to be spelled. 1111.
Okay.
Recent revelation. Recent revelation, 5 stars. This is complimentary to all of us. It's going to sound like I'm only complimenting myself, but this is complimentary to all of us, okay?
Well, I'll see for myself.
I know Dylan is hot. There you go. There you go. And Dave is everyone's favorite. Okay. But low key, Will's the most photogenic.
Oh.
The only reason I read this one is because the other review we got this week wasn't as good. And so I'm just going with this one, which is very complimentary of all of us. I don't even think that's true. But thank you for your 5-star review, Coles1111.
You do look good in a photograph, man.
Yeah, it's because I'm good at editing. So I just Facetune like everything. Dylan Shivery, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you for the review.
Look at this photograph. How's that one go?
Have you read the good book? Have you read Revelations,
That's
Dylan?
weird. I feel like you just introed me, and
Dylan.
yet here you are doing David Koresh. So
It's
I don't
me.
know.
Dylan, let's
Yeah,
talk.
I don't know, man.
you haven't been to worship lately.
Just feel like you've had your time. You're everyone's favorite. You get the intro first.
This
and all
is
that shit.
why. Because I know the good book.
We can
You
call
do
him the
David
Bleach
Koresh
Davidian.
over my shit. What'd you say?
The Bleach Davidian
Oh,
over here,
come
dude.
on.
This
Come
guy's
on, dude.
This guy's the ranch Davidian. That's fucking Midwesterner.
This
Look at him over there.
I had a
fucking
dream the other
turd.
night that in a way to get out of all Dylan's welched bets, he said that we could tattoo anything on his butt. And I don't remember what we tattooed in the dream, but that was the deal. That we could do anything we wanted.
Well, I'm supposed to get the logo tattooed on my butt, except it's my face for all three of us.
Yeah. But we all know you're never going to do any if you decided to actually bleach where you're supposed to bleach, I would let you out of several bets.
It will? Okay, I'll do it. How many? All of them? Am I like clean slate? Because then you got to
Yeah,
get
I think
your
it'll be
fade.
pretty clean down there. Yeah, for
that
sure.
slate's
Then you got to
crazy.
get your fade. If I do this,
Yeah, I'm still going to do that. I just haven't
you're gonna look awesome.
done it yet.
I'm gonna.
No, I didn't say I don't have to get a straight up fade. I just have to get like a fuckboy haircut in a way.
You got to get. I thought
Like
you gotta
lines
get
and
the,
shit.
Like the super fade with the line.
I was just gonna get like lines and stuff, Like I wasn't get like super fade. I mean, I can get super fade. It's just gonna grow out in like 3
We have to
days.
pull the tape on it. But if I bleach the 2-hole, you're gonna do it.
Well, you're technically supposed to do the hair thing too.
Not technically. I volunteered to do that to replace a bet that I didn't pay up on.
Okay, Dylan.
That's
It's gotten
true.
so convoluted at this point with you just welching.
I'm
People are
just-
calling you Raquel
I-
on the Lolo.
on the becoming a what?
They're calling you Raquel on the Lolo.
Oh, Raquel Welch. I don't think anyone's
Yeah.
calling me that.
This isn't how I remember that.
Rocky.
I thought you were going to get a Southside shag, a South Dallas shag specifically.
I don't know what that is.
That's what I thought. But
I want to
it's
get the haircut that the kid on TikTok has that makes his head look like a spaceship, where it goes like out.
Hey, I have to confess something. The other day I was in the sauna at the gym,
Oh, usher ass.
and then this Gen Zer with one of those e-boy haircuts sat next to me,
fine. Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, here we go."
nice kid.
Nice fucking kid, man. Shout out Preston. If you're out there, you're probably
Of
not
course,
listening.
his name's
Did
Preston.
he
His
know
name's
you?
Preston.
Shout out Preston.
No, he was like talking about like, "Hey man, what'd you work out today?" And then start a little conversation. Nice dude, man.
That doesn't happen very often.
College, high school.
He went real hard
Gap
the night
year?
before. Real hard the night before. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm in here sweating it out." Like,
So is he in college? What's our kid's deal?
20 mid 20s?
Does he want an internship?
Is that Gen Z mid 20s? Borderline? Borderline?
Does he want like an internship or anything?
Maybe.
Yo, Preston, if you listening, dog.
You cool this place up a little bit.
Did he
Roll
ask
up.
what you do for a living?
We didn't get there.
What'd
We
he
didn't
do?
get
What'd Preston do for a living?
He sold some kind of tech, some software sales or
A
something.
lot of
I don't
those
know.
tech sales jobs in Austin, as I've learned.
Yeah. Good kid, man. So don't judge a book by its fuckboy cover.
Wow, that's a beautiful story. Thank you for that, Dylan.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I think that's a good way to close our fun and easy banter today.
I think so too.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Well, now that the fun and easy banter is behind us, I'd like to implore everyone to go over to Mugsy.com and buy some of the most comfortable jeans, chinos, shorts, and joggers you've ever tried. Made from the buttery soft padded stretch materials that look stylish but are insanely comfortable. They're never too baggy, never too tight. Just yesterday, we did a video where we did a long drive contest, a close to the pin contest, and we were wearing Mugsies the entire time. Numerous times, people just had words falling out of their mouth that sounded something like this. Dude, these are so comfortable.
They really are.
Oh, dude, I forgot since it's been summer for so long how comfortable these are.
It's they're amazingly comfortable. I don't know how they do it.
They got one mission in life: to give every guy the confidence to walk blindly into their closet, reach out and know whatever they pick out will have them looking good and feeling even better. And I have to say, these jeans will make you feel good, baby.
It feels like you're wearing lightweight sweatpants.
It's
or
great.
something. Yeah.
It's honestly great.
Yeah.
The way that they fit is simply incredible. I'm a 34-30 boy, maybe still a 33-30 these days. Shout out to me.
Oh.
I got short legs, thick waist.
And a round thing in your face.
Y'all love it. Y'all
Yeah.
love it.
I was rocking the Johnnies yesterday.
So Dave and I sneaky had something that looked similar. Like low key, Dave, I love the way yours looked.
Yeah, thank
Mine were
you.
a little more dusty.
I like yours too. I'd like to get all of the colors at one point.
You want the whole gamut.
I want them all.
Well, guess what, dude? They just dropped their Cool Max denim. That's like air conditioners for your legs. They spent years in the lab developing the most breathable jeans ever, designed with lightweight fibers to ensure a cool breeze with every single step. You go from the backyard barbecue to the bar in one swift motion all summer long, baby. Kid Rock style.
Be a real shame if they sent us some of those.
Yo, I'll take some. Head over to Mugsy.com. Get 10% off now using promo code STEAM. That's 10% off some of the most premium jeans, chinos, swimwear, and shorts on the internet. Mugsy also offers free shipping and returns, so there's absolutely no risk giving them a try. If you're in Chicago, Boston, DC, or Austin, Texas, make sure to head downtown and check out their storefront as well. They got easy vibes in there every single time, and they'll even give you a beer while you shop. Think about that. You want a Lone Star? Roll into Mugsy. Holler at that Wash 10% code.
That sounds delightful.
Tell them
Just
the
give me
boys
one
sent you.
beer and let me spend some money. Mugsy.
What'd you guys know about the Caymans?
Just know their cider very well.
That's good, Dave. I've never been to the Cayman Islands, man. What's up with it?
I've never been either. Can't bring weed there. Well, actually, you kind of can bring weed there, actually. Gigi Hadid. You guys familiar with her? She's very beautiful to me.
I didn't realize it was at the Caymans.
I like the Hadid sisters. I think they got a cool vibe to them. I enjoy their general good looks, which I think they've made a career out of.
Is that why they're famous? Because they're hot?
Well, they're nepo
Famous.
babies. Shout out to all the nepo babies out there.
What do the parents do?
The mom's a model.
Oh, okay.
Famous supermodel. The dad, just a rich, I think it's just a rich guy. I don't know. Last
Yeah.
name's Hadid.
How'd you know that, dude?
They were on some show that I watched.
No, I was just saying that their last name was Hadid.
Remember
Their dad's a real estate developer.
Oh,
remember
okay.
Bella when she was like, "Yo, homie could like get it."
That was a tough scene for all the Hadid heads out there, like your boy. Well, this says she was arrested and fined over cannabis possession in the Cayman Islands. She traveled to the Cayman Islands with a medical license and some weed on her, and it turns out it's medically legal there, so they just kind of gave her a slap on the wrist and told her to get on her way. Is this deterring anybody from traveling with weed to the Cayman Islands?
Wait,
I think they just confiscated it and told her to skedaddle.
so she didn't get the Brittany Griner treatment?
No, the Caymans are not holding
No.
her for. We're not gonna have to trade.
Dude.
We're not gonna have to trade an arms dealer for her.
We're not going to trade the Merchant of Death
Merchant
for her
of Death, yeah.
The amount of-
Dr.
Reed.
Doom.
for a basketball player with a weed pen.
Oh, yeah. Dylan doesn't like Brittany Griner.
No, I like Brittany Griner. I
She used,
just
to
like
she used to just wreck Texas.
I'm
back in the
just
day.
I don't pay attention to women's basketball.
What,
But
what did she average against Texas back in
I
the
think
day?
like 35 and 12.
I could see her putting up like 16 reps, dude.
7 dimes. She was low key like
yeah, I don't
the
care.
Baylor Joker.
I don't care. Good for her.
She fucking embarrassed y'all, dude.
Dude, why'd you make
Okay.
y'all look like small horns?
Saw him off, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't think I deserve any of that.
Dude, go Baylor women's basketball, dog.
Yeah,
Sick
fucking
'em. Fuck you.
Powerhouse program, dude. That's good. That's great, man. I went to every game that
the
season.
Merchant of Death.
What's
Just
he up to? Point being, the trade was lopsided.
You think
we
he's-
can all agree?
You think he's back doing more like
Killing?
deadly things?
Probably.
He's back in his lair, like
Yeah.
like underground. Like
He's like, I can't believe they traded me for her. That was sick.
he's like, dude, that one season, she was all conference.
She really took it to Texas that season.
Dude, she was. she was yeah. Well, I hope she finds justice.
I have a question. How do you get caught with weed when you fly private into the Cayman Islands? Do you get searched? I thought you didn't get searched when you flew like private into
You still
places.
got to go through customs, right?
I guess.
yeah,
You can't just let anybody in just because you're rich.
What do you
gotta
do?
boof it.
What do you do if you let's say that you're on a bachelor party in Las Vegas? Okay, weed's legal in Vegas, so one of your boys buys a couple J's and puts them in his bag, and then when you guys are checking, you're going through security, you're going through TSA, he gets popped, and like a guard comes over and he's like, "Hey, you gotta come this way." Like, do you just let your boy out there, or do you stick behind?
He sprints away and maybe like trips over a cactus or something.
And maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You think the Merchant of Death was like,
Dave's still stuck on.
wait. I got traded for the Naismith Award and Wooten Award winner.
Dave's over there Googling her achievements.
40-0. That's
Yeah.
how the Merchant of Death talks. He's Russian. It's fine.
Right. Back to what you were saying.
She was AP Player of the Year.
I think you just got to keep going, man.
I was reading some comments on something the other day that was like, oh yeah, I saw someone. It was on the comments from this story on some random site, and it was people talking about how they saw someone get arrested in the airport, and I was like, I've never seen anyone get like taken away by a guard in an airport.
Dude, this is interesting. I just remembered my friend was telling me a story like a week and a half ago. So he has a concealed carry license, and he keeps a loaded pistol with him a lot of time. He lost his gun for a while, which is pretty bad in itself.
Lee Chatfield.
He misplaced it.
Wait, where was he?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
He and his wife were going on a trip.
Oh no,
He had it in his fucking duffel bag,
dude.
sends it through airport security, has no idea it's in there. And they shut it down, and there's like a little, all the agents over there, they're like meeting, like they're discussing how to handle the situation. He's like, "What's going on?"
Huddling up.
He has no idea. He's like, "What's going on? My bag's right there. Can I just grab it?" And they're like, "Sir, no, please."
What's going on over there?
So they pick up the bag. Say, "Whose bag is this?" He goes, "It's mine. Can I go?" He goes, "They're like, no, there's a loaded gun in here." They took him down. Cops show up. They took him down. He said there's like around the backside of the airport is where they take, like, you can get detained down there. Whatever. I didn't.
Ooh.
You walk like outside the airport and around, and there's a little room back there.
Was Dave back there after doubling down too many times?
Yeah, Dave was back there.
I got detained in the backside.
His blood was still like
Detained
on
my
the floor.
backside, daddy.
Anyway, after about 30 minutes of like questioning, and they did background check and all that, they let him bring it back to his car, and he got on his plane. He didn't miss it.
That's probably fair. That's probably fair. If
Yeah.
your background checks out, you don't have anything else going on.
And he had the license.
Do you have
for it.
TSA pre-check? I think that changes things too.
I don't know. If
I think if you're doing the if you got like, I don't know what you'd call it. Is there like status within TSA, like pre-check or global entry, whatever you have, clear?
There's that.
If you have clear, they should let you bring a loaded pistol.
They should let
Yeah.
you bring a Thule if you have clear.
It's like, dude, I'm paying like
We trust you.
$200 a year.
You're not going to use this thing, are you?
I get the drift that like a lot of the TSA people just like would rather not deal with some of this shit.
Well, like
you know?
they probably know, like, oh man, if he sent it through security, he probably wasn't going to use it. Like,
He had no idea it was in there.
Yeah.
I think they just believe. I mean,
same thing happened to Barry Switzer in the 90s.
yeah,
Coach
I
for
know.
the Cowboys.
I know.
Have you guys seen the new machines that they have at airport security? They look like croissants,
You told me about it.
Croissant?
dude. They're slow as fuck.
Really?
If you see a security line and they've got the croissant machine and the old machine, go to the old machine. It's faster.
Okay.
It's brutal.
What's so good about it?
So I was trying to zoom in here, Dave, to see like they give like 3D renderings of what they find. So like what you used to see was like the infrared. I guess I am not using the correct words at all, but now you can see like the 3D view of it. So if you have like a penis fish in there, they're gonna be like, this guy chopped someone's dick off
guy's got a
and put it in his
loaded-
carry-on.
Loaded D in his
This
bag.
guy's got a Thule in there.
Hey, I like to think that the TSA agent pulled the pistol out and did the thing where, like, in one fell swoop, he like popped the clip out and like took it apart.
He had to discharge and get rid of all the ammunition. They confiscated that, but he got to keep the gun. Yeah.
How many career dunks do you think Brittany Griner had?
I hope very many.
Serious question. I have the number.
Career? Does this include college and?
This is
pro?
all college. I'm sorry. This is
All
only her
college?
college career dunks.
3.
I was gonna say 13.
18.
Wow.
18.
Dude, she puts up numbers, man.
She's very tall. 6'7".
I'm not prepared to move on
Oh, she
from
put
Dave
up-
doing a Russian arms dealer.
She put up
talking
big
about
numbers. Big numbers.
This is you like
big
no,
numbers.
you're trying to convince your boys that it was a fair trade.
No,
Like,
no.
yeah.
You did not see her that year. No, I promise. You throw it to her in the paint, man, she's a weapon.
They're like, yeah, but you're the merchant of death. She's a basketball.
I know. It's crazy, right? No, man. She'll back you down. It took me about 30 minutes, but I figured out my Russian accent.
Okay, yeah.
It went all
I
over
feel
the
like you hit your stride unexpectedly and it
didn't-
felt good. I mean, I'm looking at her stats right now and I can't.
underrated passer.
Is she?
I don't.
Her best season was probably her senior year. Yeah, she was putting up about 24
40
a
and
game. She was putting up 9 rebounds.
Never lost?
I'm surprised she didn't average more than. I'm surprised she didn't average a double. Honestly,
Yeah.
like that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, you got to crash those boards, Brett.
Like
Griner.
if you finish the season with 9.4 rebounds a game, like you gotta go into those last few
Yeah.
games just
You
absolutely
gotta start-
starving for rebounds.
You got to start triple-double hunting.
Do you think her bounce pass is wet?
Oh, it's the wettest bounce pass.
That's good.
All right.
You kind of went different country there.
I've kind of gone from like Kazakhstan to Mongolia to Russia, which is all adjacent.
It's a good trip, man. Thought about doing
I
that
don't
for
know
our
if it
honeymoon.
is.
Yeah, we thought about doing that for our honeymoon. I actually
Bro.
we went to a Miranda Lambert concert for our honeymoon. Actually,
Oh man, we tried to take selfie. She stopped the show. The fuck.
Who's to blame? Who are we blaming in this situation? We blaming Miranda Lambert. We blaming these moms.
I'm still on team mom here.
I don't know whose team I'm on. I have never been
So-
more split.
Did you check the new evidence?
I have checked the new evidence, and it's hard to ride for these like
All right, let's set the table a little bit more.
Yeah,
for people
yeah,
who don't
yeah.
know the context.
set it, dude.
So yeah, Miranda Lambert was performing. She was at a concert. Stopped the show. She started to sing a song. She stopped it about 10 seconds in
That's what you should do.
because there was a group of women on the front row who were taking. She called it a selfie. Turns out it wasn't even a selfie. It's just a straight up picture. And
Yeah, that's an L on Miranda's part. You got to know.
That makes her sound like a fucking old
Yeah.
person.
she said, "I'm just up here trying to sing some country damn music," and
She said country damn music.
she did.
That's awkwardly worded.
The video was posted, and a lot of people. Some people were on her side, I guess. Most people, however, were on the side of the women who were taking the picture. But she embarrassed these people, and because they were just taking a picture, right?
I was team mom initially. Just like they pay their money, they can take a photo. They're trying to capture some memories. But new evidence has come to light. And there is apparently this went on for not just this one photo. They were like right down by the stage, like posing for pics. And I could see how that would be really annoying for other fans. Apparently the flash was quite bright. That's embarrassing. If your mom's taking a pic, you're at a concert and the flash is just popping, everybody's looking at you. Oh.
You're on stage, man.
No, not even for her, but I'm talking about for the other fans. I feel like there's a better way to handle it. And I've kind of realized like if this was an artist that I liked and they did it, I'd probably think it was awesome. So I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite. That being said, I did see a video of her popping someone's beach ball,
Yeah.
which come on, man, we're having fun here.
I don't know, man. The evidence, the new evidence, the one that shows that this was probably going on for a longer time than we originally thought. If they're up there posing for a few minutes and like that could be distracting, I do get it.
This is on the security detail of this venue. They
Yeah.
need to be telling people, hey, if you're this close to the stage and you're blocking people's view during what I assume is an emotional song, stop.
I think what it comes down to for me is I think either way she handled it poorly and she embarrassed these women, and she looked like kind of a jerk while she was doing it. I think she could have like maybe called notified security and somebody, hey, could you like break this up? This is kind of distracting. I don't know, something better than what she did.
She should probably know that a good portion of her audience is moms who are going to take photos at her concert. Like
Should we ban?
It makes sense.
I think we should ban suburban moms from going to concerts.
suburban moms have to put their phone in the little
Yes.
the Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
no phones
I'm
comedy
okay
show
with
bag.
that. I'm okay with that.
I've never been to a show that you have to do that.
I haven't either. I was recently at a concert where there was a group of people, and one of the groups of people was a bunch of women in their probably early 40s, mid 40s, maybe even late 40s,
Nice.
who were all dancing. And someone looked over at me and said, "We got to go the other way. I don't want to be in this group of moms." And I thought to myself,
Aw.
"You're absolutely correct. Like, this is the last group I want to be hanging out with right now."
I got a love for the moms out there.
Dude, I like
straight
the
up.
mommies too, but if I'm trying to, be at a concert, I just don't want to be next to 48-year-old mom.
Were there a lot of moms at the Dead show?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Kim, who I sat next to. She was with her 4 daughters.
I feel like you brought a mom with you.
I did bring a
did?
mom with me. Yeah. I was with my wife.
Right.
Yeah. So I
Oh.
technically brought my kid with me too.
Bro, did you see John? He was shredding. Man.
Shredding.
Freaking shredding, bro. Never miss a Sunday show is what I've always said.
Is
good.
the beach ball thing worse than what we now know about
don't-
this situation?
There's been a problem with artists getting hit. People have been throwing shit. Like Harry Styles got smoked by a bottle or something recently.
Might be a little smoke on the bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, man.
Don't let it fool you about what's inside.
But so I get it. But a beach ball is relatively harmless. I would like to say to all those artists, go watch Green Day's Woodstock 92 set, whatever the first Woodstock they did in the 90s was. And watch as they just get in a mud fight with the audience. And it's really fun. Great set. Dylan, I'm sure you've seen it multiple times.
Yeah, I have. The beach ball thing, just smack it back out into the crowd. Don't
You
she
can
took
even
the air
kick-
out of it.
It's fun. You can kick it as hard as you want.
Yeah.
I
It's not
threw a
gonna hurt
loaded
you.
pistol at John Mayer.
You did?
Yeah.
Kill me,
I
daddy.
accidentally had it in my carry-on, and when I was unpacked, I got into the concert with it too, which I thought was surprising based on the security. But I didn't know what to do with it. And I didn't want it on my person, so I just threw it at John Mayer.
You ever at a concert or a sporting event when they do the beach ball thing and someone in the crowd, like a patron, will grab it and let the air out of it? Like, no, we're not doing this anymore. I've seen that. It's like, what are you doing?
Come on. I saw 2 guys fight over a puck one time at a hockey game.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Like they threw like hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were trying to each recover the puck that had gone out of play, and they just started fighting. They were just two older gentlemen. I loved it.
I feel like at ACL, if you're down there by the big stage before like the headliners come out, somebody always has like a football, and there'll be like people just throwing footballs, and you're like, okay, it's kind of fun, but also like it's gonna get tipped and hit me in the face.
Tip
Yeah.
drill, dude.
I'm not trying to get tip drilled.
Shout out to
before.
Nelly.
Beach ball, you get hit with that, you can barely feel it. I mean,
It's fun.
Let it go.
I mean,
It's
I
fun.
could take a beach ball and spike it at Fritz's face, and Fritz wouldn't
Yeah.
even flinch.
You ever do that just for fun?
I do it with balloons sometimes. Like if he's throwing a balloon around, I'll just like bat it at him. He doesn't care.
The balloon is very, very fun for the toddler.
He loves it, dude.
Just like, holy fuck, the thing's just floating.
It makes grocery stores the easiest thing in the world, just having that balloon in play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has Miranda spoken on this?
She needs to make a public statement in a notes app because she's going through it right now. People are just raining on her. It's not a
Yeah.
good look for her to say what she said. You can't call it a selfie when it's not a selfie. That makes you look old.
It's
and
my
out of
biggest
touch.
issue.
It's
And it
the
wasn't a
hardest part to
selfie.
swallow during this
Yeah.
part. But like at the same time, I think each of these ladies is probably like an absolute star in their community right now.
Probably doesn't help that she kind of has the I want to talk to the manager appearance to her a little bit.
Miranda.
Yeah, a little bit. She kind of has that.
Can I say
Aesthetic
that
to
a
her.
selfie would be
Yeah.
less egregious than like just straight up posing and having someone, a third party, take the photo?
I think you
Selfies,
could
like-
you could make the case that this
When this-
scenario would have actually been made much better if they were
Yeah.
just taking a
A
selfie.
selfie is way more. It's way less intrusive. I feel like.
When this happened, I was picturing 2 like 19-year-olds taking a quick selfie and putting their phone away. That's why I was like, what
Hey,
the fuck is she
Can
doing?
we just admit that in 2023, like selfies aren't that big a deal and
No.
they're not that bad to do? Like I feel like everyone rains on selfies, but sometimes you just don't have someone to take a photo.
You know what you don't see anymore?
What?
Selfie sticks.
Yeah.
There was a time where like
They're kind of sick.
selfie sticks were everywhere.
They weren't everywhere.
Dude,
Dude,
they're
you
everywhere.
You
I've
couldn't
seen,
go to
like-
the store.
I've seen like 3 in the wild, I think.
Dude, they're everywhere.
everywhere.
I was tripping on them all over the place.
Everyone had him on their belt.
Uh-huh,
Just
uh-huh.
David, he's John. You about to do Russian guy.
was in Stalingrad when I first saw selfie stick.
Did all the prison guards have selfie sticks?
I used it to kill my guard, free myself and my brothers.
Why they let you have one in the prison?
Why were
I
your
don't
brothers
know.
in prison too?
I got a big family.
Sound like you're a bad group of people. Really.
Yes, I am the merchant of death. Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
Yes.
forgot that was your nickname.
Yes.
man. Okay.
So, are you still protesting Miranda Lambert's music?
I'm
after
riding
this
with
new news has
Miranda.
come
I'm
out?
not ready to completely let her off the hook here.
I'm going to take this information, and next time someone proposes that we go to a Miranda Lambert concert in a small setting, I'm gonna back out of that. I'm gonna not go.
I just think she didn't have to embarrass them the way she did.
You know what? If
There's a
I'm
better way.
a performer, I'm not stopping the show there.
You're different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're a
just
professional.
like point to security, and you'd be like, "Hey, take care of that."
What if she had
Keep
like
going.
leaned down and like thrown the deuce and like got in
See,
the
that would have been
background?
great. That would have been hilarious.
That's what she should have done. She'd like that one back.
Dylan, can you read me some of the lyrics of the song that got interrupted?
What song is it, Will?
Tip Drill
By
by
Miranda.
Nelly. She was doing a cover.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Really?
I could pull it up. By who?
There's no chance she was covering Tip Drill.
Tip Drill.
I've never heard Tin Man, which is what she is actually singing, but I assume that it's pretty emotional.
Yeah, I feel like I was definitely team Miranda. I'm not a fan of the genre, that style of country music. However, I've been team Miranda since the Blake Shelton split.
Well,
Because it just felt a little weird. It was
I've seen some of her live performances on like the Grammys or something, maybe the CMAs, and every time she performs, I'm like, okay, I see you, Miranda, I see you.
You owed her an apology? You
Maybe.
weren't familiar with her game?
I wasn't familiar with her game, but I'm not listening to her music
No, she's got a great voice.
today.
He's talented.
Today, we're going to talk to you guys about a little habit. It's going to be a big part of your life. It's called AG1, my friends. I started taking AG1 in the morning because starting your day with all these natural ingredients just feels good. It just feels good, boys. I gave it a try because you know what? I was spending a lot of mornings feeling tired, not feeling myself, not really enjoying how I felt in the morning. I wanted to feel better, and I didn't want to take all these different supplements all at once. I didn't want to go spend a bunch of money doing that. So I had the absolute pleasure of getting better gut health, a little boost in energy, some immune support, all through AG1. Like I said, I drink it in the morning before heading in, before starting my coffee for the day, and it just makes me feel good, ready to take on the day, ready to enjoy myself.
If I'm not drinking AG1, I'm not starting my day right. I feel off. And I have forgotten a few times lately, and my days aren't right. But when I do drink my AG1, Dave, woo, wee.
It's the first thing I did when I woke up this morning. A little scoop in there, drank it up. Quite good. Quite good. Gives me that feeling like, hey, I don't know what today is going to look like. I don't know how I'm going to perform on the show, but I did everything I could on the front end. Preemptive strike in a good way.
It's hard for all of us to keep up with the routines. I mean, Randy's out here. Randy's got his pill pocket things that keep all of his things all in one place.
Yeah,
Like,
way too many pills.
I'm not responsible like that. I can't be like that and just have one of those things. So I need it all in one place with my AG1. It's so much easier. Since I've been drinking AG1, I've just noticed that I've just been feeling overall just more healthier. There's so many things that have just felt more sustained, more taken care of, and I just feel on instead of off. You know how you just feel off sometimes?
Like your body's thanking you for the healthy stuff you're putting inside.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I wasn't familiar with your
Like,
game,
oh,
dog.
thank you. Thank you,
Why
Daddy.
take a bunch of different things when
It's
you can
your
just mix
body.
one scoop of powder and water once a day? AG1 is designed with ease in mind so you can live healthier and better without having to complicate your routine. Just make it happen. Our AG1, guess what? It's delivered every month, so it's easy to make into a daily habit. You don't have to think about it. And they even have those AG1 travel packs that allow you to just do it on vacation, not have to even skip a day. It's beautiful. With AG1, taking care of your body each day is really that simple. If you want to take ownership over your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/circling. That's drinkag1.com/circling. Go check it out. I'm not going to play this clip because this clip it's a lot of yelling. Okay? Okay?
Who is it?
Can everyone thank me? Say, hey, Will, thank you for not playing the clip.
I
Where
don't think you need.
everyone's
to thank you.
freaking yelling at you.
Is it Stephen A?
It's not.
Is
It's
it Mike the Mad Dog?
It's a group of young people at a birthday dinner.
Oh.
It was a birthday dinner. Appears to be at a nice restaurant. Tab reached about $4,600 for this birthday dinner.
Big old tab, Davey.
Suddenly, a fight breaks out. Not a physical fight. There were no fisticuffs. But a verbal altercation breaks out where people are saying, you had the pork chop over here. That was expensive. I'm not paying for that. We're not doing this evenly.
We're talking splitting checks here, Dave.
And so now it's become a big online dialogue. And based on the comments of this video, it's a very split catalog of people that are trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Were the dudes wearing oversized Peter Millar button-downs tucked into jeans, like a belt and some Cole Haan driving logos?
Dude, I wish. That would be so tight. That would
would've
be
been
so
dope.
tight.
It's the bill splitter.
The main problem I have with the video is there's a birthday girl there, Dave.
Is she crying?
They're there for her birthday. No, she's not crying, but this is what she says. She says, "It's my birthday. I'm not paying."
Oh, you can't. Oh, bad look.
Now,
Bad look.
the rule there is if your friends want to pick up your dinner, if it's your birthday, then that's great. I think you say thank you. You let them do it. You don't say what she said. It's not up to you whether you're paying or not. Because if no one says anything, you're dropping a card down. And you're
I'm not
pitching
defending
in.
her, but I think in this scenario, her friend should put a card down.
And that's fine.
I think it is very normal and nice of friends to not make the birthday person put a card down.
I
And
agree.
I do think that should technically be the expectation.
I agree.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is she can't be the one to be like, I'm not paying. It's I'm special here. It's my birthday dinner. I'm not paying.
Keep in mind, she also
Her
has two
friends-
dudes standing up screaming at her across the table.
Her friends should be the one to be like, no. She's not paying. We're going to cover her. But you don't say it yourself.
Yeah,
That's-
but this is Dylan. You also have to give her a
that's-
little credit here because these guys are straight up yelling at her across the table. This has spiraled to the point where she's probably well within her rights of saying that.
fair.
In my opinion,
Emotions were high. It was heated.
I have some questions regarding this. Okay, I'm queuing up my list of questions.
He really does. I'm looking at the list.
Do you first want to know how many people were at this dinner? That's a big question I have.
I do not know how many people are at
Is
this dinner.
this 7 people? Or is it
$4,600 for any meal is pretty. It's pretty
That's
voluminous.
significantly more than we've ever done
mean,
at our Christmas party.
quick math? If it's 10 people, that's $460 a person. You know, that's
That's
very expensive.
That's that's easily the most I would have ever spent on one meal.
It's a lot of money.
Oh, per head, for sure, dude, for sure. $460 a head, dog.
Yeah, again, I don't know how many. It could have been 50 people at this dinner. I don't know.
Trying to do 1,000 a couple. You're trying to do a stack a couple.
No,
That's what you're trying to do.
a band maybe.
Maybe even a band.
How many bands you throwing down for dinner, Dave?
I throw so many bands you don't even know. I make her dance.
Bands that make her dance.
Yes.
Bands that make her dance.
I was arrested in Morocco for having so many bands. Okay. I've lost it. I'm going to have my coffee.
At what age do you age out of itemizing the bill?
24. 25.
I'm going to say 26.
24 seems young. 25 seems acceptable. 26 seems like a good hard cutoff for me. Oh, Randy, what's Randy saying?
Because that's late. Like once you get late 20s, I know everybody's circumstances are different. So maybe somebody's in grad school and not making any money, or they're just I don't know, not making any money because the economy's not that great. Who knows? But late 20s seems like the time.
When you go to a restaurant that's nice, like this one I think is, and there are really expensive items on the menu, if the expectation is that everyone is splitting the bill, you can't go for the prime, filet. You can't go really expensive. That's an unwritten rule.
What's the point of going to a nice restaurant if you can't order what you want off the menu? That's what I don't get.
Yeah, it's like
I hate going to a nice restaurant with a group of people and having to match my order to their order. Because, like, if I'm at a nice restaurant, I want to be able to order anything. I'm not saying I want to order the most expensive thing on the menu. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, why should I feel guilty for wanting to order a $40 entree if somebody else just wants a $22 entree?
I'm not talking about a $40 entree.
Okay.
I'm talking about like a market price, something that you know is going to be
bone-in pork chop,
Something's like-
$160.
something that's
minimum.
not within the norm.
I want Randy's. Randy's been almost saying something.
You shouldn't feel guilty because you should pay for it yourself.
But how do you but you don't, so are you of the thinking that there should never be a scenario where somebody should feel bad about itemizing? Because I feel bad for the waiters in these scenarios. So
I
they're just
think
kind of
a
sitting
lot-
there like, what do I fucking do?
I think we're so used to mats where they don't do it, where a lot of these systems, like they take it by a seat and it's just very easy for them to break it up by seat. Like it's not as difficult for waiters nowadays to break things up by seat and like to do the thing where you split it equally is like,
I don't know if that's true.
If a lot of places can do it by seat
Oh, I
very
feel like
easily.
they hate doing it.
I feel like you can
If
see
you have
them
to
die a
tap
little.
12 people's card versus one person's card or a stack of cards, it is much more annoying.
I can't. You could see the waiter or waitress die a little bit when you like say, "Can you split this up?"
They walk up and they see a stack of credit cards waiting for them. Like,
That's
oh,
why you got to just have a client in your crew who just throws down his card.
Yeah.
He's a points guy.
A scenario where I think itemizing in my life right now, I'm just applying this to my life, not saying this works for everybody, would be if we have a kid and we're ordering more food, then we need to go pay more and we need to tip out more. If it's like just in a really inexpensive, straightforward meal where everyone's just getting entrees and drinking waters, then it's like, okay, if someone got something more expensive, then you tip more. Or if no one's drinking at all. I feel like
Yeah.
once rounds of drinks start flowing in, if there's more than like one round of drinks, then suddenly I'm like, okay, everyone's got to start just understanding that we're all on
Yeah.
the same tab.
At a place like Matt's, it doesn't matter because everything you order is between like $13 and like $21. So it's
Yeah.
everyone gets 1 or 2 drinks. So it's like it comes out about even at the end of the day.
What if you're a Red Lob and like your employee starts ordering every signature drink? 3
That's a
times
good
over?
question.
Mm.
Then suddenly they're like, oh, I think we should all split evenly.
But if you get
It was a company dinner. The company took care of it.
if you get surf and turf and it's like, prime fillet and lobster, like that's a little bit poor
Okay.
etiquette in my opinion if you're splitting.
That's an
evenly.
extreme case.
Yeah.
Let me give you a less extreme case, and I want your actual take on this. I don't have a take on this, but I'm just telling you a situation that made me feel uncomfortable. We went to a seafood restaurant one time, and at the seafood restaurant, I wanted to get this seafood pasta dish that was $40. Everyone else got the 3 other people there got cheeseburgers for $18, and I felt like a total asshole wanting to get this $42 thing when they got $18 things because I was like, okay, well now I'm gonna make the tab awkward because I don't want to make them overpay, but at the same time, I felt like a jerk for ordering something more expensive.
Maybe you get the tip.
If I was you in that situation and if I felt awkward about it, I would address it. And then I'd be like, I'm going to throw in more for tip because I would just feel too bad about it.
No, and I think that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah.
But it was one of those scenarios where I felt like I was obligated to order down because of that. And I didn't want to order down. I wanted to order what I went to the restaurant
Was this
for.
the Clark's hamburger?
You can get what the hell you can get
we
what
were
you
at
want.
Clark's. We were at Clark's, which is a good
It's
burger.
A good burger.
It's a good burger. It's a good burger.
Yeah,
I don't
you can
blame
get what the
anyone.
hell you want, but you should. I think in a situation like what you just described, you should probably address it.
And then if the other couple has someone who gets maybe a $37 thing in a cheeseburger, do we wipe that clean
oh
completely?
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Just talking this out.
For
Just
sure.
talking this out. Okay.
Yeah, there are subtleties to this. Like you can deviate from the just splitting evenly, but there has to be a reason to do it.
One time we went to a nice restaurant for Ross Boland's ex-partner's birthday. And he threw down some extra cash on top to lessen the load for the rest of the squad.
That was a fun dinner.
Class move, fun dinner.
Where was that?
Beautiful move from Ross.
Uchiko.
Uchiko. Had a
Oh,
blast.
That's a fun group spot.
When Ross did that, I thought that's a really good move.
That was a class move. You're
I'm,
right.
I'm not necessarily doing that for everybody, but
Yeah,
that was a good move from him.
It's an expensive place.
Here's my final question regarding this. How old's too old for someone to pitch doing credit card roulette?
Ooh.
At what age are you like, okay, dude, we're not doing this anymore. Get out of here.
I think it's always in play.
Do you think it's always
If you have the right group.
The boys are always going to play.
Also, don't do it if the tab is too big.
What's the biggest tab you've ever what's the biggest tab that you've ever accepted playing with? Not that you've lost, just you've been like, okay, I guess we're doing this and it's gonna suck.
New Orleans
300 to 400.
We did it was like 780, 750, 780.
Was I there?
Really?
No, this
Oh,
is
I
a
was gonna say,
bachelor
I don't
party.
No, I wouldn't like that.
And this
I
was also
accept-
this is also like late 20s, early 30s. So it's like
I wouldn't like that.
I accepted into a $600 one in Austin and was very happy to not get that, especially given
I lost.
I
I've
gotta
been working
say,
for Grand X for about
if
2
it's-
months.
If it's the crew that I was with, like somebody's gonna have to get stuck with the bill, but the guy like people
They'll make
will
up for it
make it right
the
throughout the
back
trip.
end,
Like
yeah.
I'll get your.
Oh,
I'll get
dude,
one.
yeah. If somebody loses a big one, like I'm probably gonna make sure that they're not doing much the rest of the
I
time.
lost one that was like 350 one time, but I think over a lifetime, I'm probably up than I am down when it comes to like winning versus losing.
I'm up. I lost a bad one time where I got one beer on the tab and everyone else got like a bunch of drinks, but I was like, I'm not gonna be the jerk that doesn't do it, and
Yeah.
I lost it. I got taken care of really well after it, but it was tough at the time to spend about
Yeah.
$150 on a tab where I had one beer.
And if you're gonna do it, you got to get a verbal yes from everyone at the table.
What do you do if someone refuses?
One person says that they don't want to do it, you can't do it.
No,
That's the
but
rule.
okay, what if that person gets their card drawn as the person who has to pay and they refuse?
That hopefully that doesn't happen.
What do you do?
I guess the person who pitches it just says, "I'll pick it up."
Like that skit.
If he's truly a genius at having fun, then
I believe that.
I do believe that.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you-
awkward.
you
I've never
can't
been in.
back
I've
out.
never been in that
I
situation.
haven't either.
That would be just too much.
Or
Oh,
someone
it would-
refuses?
It would
Yeah.
tank the vibe of the whole dinner. Like, oh, okay, I guess we'll just go back to.
I've never
splitting.
been a part of it. Sally's been a part of a situation like that, and I told her she couldn't be friends anymore.
It
with
would
that
take the
person.
trip.
You can't accept into that type of situation and then back out.
Yeah.
It's just a bad look. It says a lot about you.
Agreed.
All right, I feel like we talked that out pretty well.
Yeah.
I think these guys needed to. What did these guys do in this situation for this expensive ass tap?
Oh yeah, I want to know the resolution here. Like, how did this?
I need to know
How
the
did this
resolution.
end?
There's numerous videos, but none of them have a resolution to it.
4,600, man. There was some bottles of wine. There was somebody went a little crazy with the bottle of wine. That's got it because $4,600, man.
It's a lot of money.
Was this in Vegas?
It looked Vegas-y to me.
It did look a little Vegas-y.
You could tell me it's Scottsdale. You could tell me it's Miami.
Yeah, they serve cocktails on a cedar plank and they smoke it out. Like, it's one of those, you know.
Totally necessary, by the way.
Dude, I don't want to pay for those cocktails, but I will say, whenever I've done the smoky cocktail thing, it does taste pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
They do one at Fonda San Miguel here in Austin. That is a delight.
They
Fucking
do
love
want to
that
carve.
place. I love Fonda.
So everyone in Sally's family made fun of me for wanting to go there when I first moved to Austin because I thought it was really good. And then they told me it was quote unquote an old person place to go to. Now I go on Find Friends like every week, and there's just family members there.
Dude, it's a great spot.
Yeah, it pisses me off.
It's not as electric as Matt's, but like the food I think is inarguably better than
Oh.
Matt's.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
It's
food.
just so far north from me. I don't ever
Cochinita
go.
pibil. Well, that pork. Ooh wee.
Damn, I want to go.
Should we go?
They
Let's
do
go right now.
those pork.
Let's go right now,
pork-
player.
Pork and cheese with Suiza. Ooh wee. Okay. I guess we gotta go.
Should we talk about cum?
What? Yeah, we probably should.
People don't do the blinking eyes guy emoji or meme or GIF anymore.
Is that from like a Nickelodeon commercial or something?
It got
I don't
worn
know.
out, man.
It did, but it was really good for about a week. There's something that we're going to have to address. We as a civilization, we as humans, the human race. Again, this is from the Daily Mail. Scientists call for urgent research on the consequences of joining the Cayman Line Club, as they claim intercourse will happen between space tourists within 10 years. Did you know that NASA categorically insists that no humans have ever had sex in space?
So it's completely banned among like astronauts and shit, right?
Why?
I mean, if they're going to categorically insist that no humans have had sex in space, it has to be a ban.
I don't
on
Here
it.
are the issues. Do you want to know some issues? The main issue to contend with is the lack of gravity. Kind of obvious, right?
You can there's a workaround.
This
Yeah.
would make it difficult for partners to stay in close proximity, and they would quickly drift away.
Nah.
Bodily fluids would also quickly float away, which could be messy. Not really could be, will be. If it's floating away, that's a problem.
Fluids.
Blood circulation, Dylan, in space is also affected by the lack of gravity and could make it difficult for a man to get
A
an erection. A boner. An erection.
Maintain an erection.
Correct.
Didn't think about that. Why do I get boners on airplanes all the time, son?
There's gravity.
There's no gravity to pull blood into the lower part of the body. The blood instead goes to the chest and head.
Oh.
Causing
Actual head
astronauts
blood.
having that's why they have puffy faces and bulging blood vessels in their necks. I didn't know that. They're all veiny faced kid up there.
Maybe it's because they haven't,
Didn't think about
this
this.
in a while.
You can hold on to this side though, right?
I
be
disagree
stabilized.
that people have not had sex in space.
You think someone's had sex in
Yeah.
space?
I don't know if they
Absolutely.
have like they've at least jerked in space. These guys are up there for like a long time, right? Are they always on camera? Are they always being viewed by the NASA headquarters? Is there always someone looking at them?
it's like the hideaway cam. Like when do they turn? When does like the
that's the
producer
question.
stop
Dude.
watching?
That's the
I've
question.
always wanted to know.
What's the typical length of time that they hang out? They're in space for astronauts. Months at a time, weeks,
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, if you're on the space
If
station,
it's months, you're gonna get horny at some point.
or are you? Because the gravity, no random boners, no NRBs.
The average mission for these astronauts is almost 6 months,
Yeah,
182 days.
you're gonna get horned at some point.
Can you imagine going that long
Yeah,
to get back to Earth? Like
Just ready.
when that rocket lands, the other one launches.
Dude, I'm not trying to do a no-nut nuclear mission. Nuclear? NASA mission? I don't know. I'm just workshopping.
Right.
Nuclear works.
You're getting
kinda.
there.
Just
No nut nuclear mission.
no-nut.
What's the Cayman line?
That's the line where space
Oh,
begins.
62 miles
62,
away.
63
Oh,
miles.
so they've never had sex beyond that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm going to challenge that. Someone has gotten off up there.
How long do we think it's this year, next year, year after? When do we have a submersible situation with a space? Now that they're doing commercial trips up to space.
Oh, you mean like somebody getting lost up there?
Yeah, or just something exploding
yeah.
up there because of.
Next 3 years.
You think so?
I also read a fun fact. Did you know no astronaut has ever been like left in space, like floated away and just never.
That we know about.
That's tough. It's a very peaceful way to go, but
Because if you start to float away and you're not tethered to a spaceship,
yeah.
you can't change direction, can you? Because there's
No.
you're just
Yeah, it's not like
you
swimming.
can't like swim back. You're toast.
I did see someone.
They go after you.
I did read something about a guy who was like over 300 feet away from where he's supposed to be, but they
Oh,
got him. They got him back.
That's got to be a pretty shitty feeling, I would think.
Yeah. At what point are you like, all right, they're not going to be able to get me. The tech's not there. So I'm just going to see, because, you could just always, if you want to die, you don't want to deal with it. You just pop the, Buzz Lightyear, your helmet. I'm sure it works like that. Just press a button,
You
head
can't
pops
breathe.
or whatever.
You can't breathe.
Can't breathe. How long do you go? You're like, I'm just going to see how far I can go and like see what kind of dope shit I can see before I go.
I'd give it 10 hours, something like that.
Maybe like you go into a black hole or something. That'd be cool. Probably not, as they're many, many light years away.
Why does Buzz Aldrin wear 3 watches?
like in space, or
I
like
read
today?
it is an astronaut thing.
Like he's doing different time zones, or like what?
I read it's like a safety. It's like a backup and a backup.
You don't need a backup when you're on like Earth, dude.
For some reason, the video of him punching that dude was on my TL yesterday.
It's because of that photo that was going around.
Yeah,
I
the
sent it
photo
to you.
going around where he had the watches.
He looks like a
Oh.
guy you would even if like someone here thought the moon landing was staged, which I'm not saying they did. In fact, I famously said they didn't on a touching base. You don't say it to Buzz. He looks like the kind of dude that would. And
Oh, it's
we've
on
seen.
site.
Punch you in the face.
He's gonna punch you in the face. And you don't
It's
want to
on
get hit
site.
by an old guy because then you can't really hit him back. 'Cause
What's
he's
the
an old
oldest
guy.
person you'd be willing to fight?
68.
Yeah, I can't
100.
fight anyone older than my parents.
100.
You're not fighting him, Beam. He'd fuck your shit
I'll
up.
fight that old bag of bones.
Him, Beam fucks your dope up
No,
every day
I don't think so. He's so frail, old,
because he just drinks every day.
and drunk.
He just goes back and forth between Jack Daniels and Jim Beam.
He's
for
seen
some
4
reason.
of me. Man, put up your dukes.
Yeah, he's got them.
He's not from the 20s. I mean, he did live in the
He
20s.
literally is from the 20s, David.
He's
He's literally
literally.
from the 20s.
He lost the accent.
He was born in 1919.
So Dave just said 68 and Jackie Chan 69. So you're already backing out of that fight.
Wow,
All right, 70. I'd fuck Jackie Chan up right now. It's not even close.
I don't think you're piecing Jackie Chan up.
Nah, dude.
Look, I wouldn't feel good about it. I'm just saying. How tall is Jackie Chan? He's shorter than me, right? I'm almost positive.
I'll look it up.
He's a kung fu guy.
5'9", apparently.
A good fight. It's a good fight on paper.
I'm paying to watch that one.
I just feel like he eats punches better than you do.
No, I eat punches for breakfast. I
You
get
ever been-
punched a lot.
You ever been punched in the face?
Yes. What kind of question is that? Everybody's been punched in the face, right?
No.
You never been punched in the face?
I got clipped once in a fight, like barely, like right here.
Yeah.
I got cheek from behind though.
Was that those?
I bet you most people haven't been punched in the face.
I got like the guy
most
was
dudes
behind
have.
me and was doing the punch like that.
Randy, you been
Ooh.
punched in the face?
Yeah, once by a friend.
Was it like a friendly punch, or was he mad at you? Was it a fight?
It was a mad, and then as soon as he did it, he realized he regretted it.
Oh, that's nice of him to regret it. Okay.
Don't.
What? You saw what I just looked up? Stop screen watching.
Well, just do it.
No, the reason I screen watched Dave is because you started opening a new tab. You looked over at me, had a look on your face, and then started typing. I couldn't not see what you were typing. I do realize it sounded like I was getting, thatted.
It's fine. I would look. I respect Jackie Chan a lot. I just don't think there's a lot of people over the age of 65 that I could not take. There are some. There's a lot of ex-UFC guys. Definitely fuck me up on enough HGH to where they're yoked up and can still put their hands on me. Just saying, I'm popping them with that jab, He's just gonna get. I'm not gonna say I got one punch knockout power on Jackie Chan because he can eat a punch, as we've seen in his career. That being said, it's just gonna be the volume, the sheer volume of that jab, and when I sneak that right down the pipe, boom.
I do feel like you'd be a sneaky, like tough out. Like you're scrap. I think you can scrap.
I'm a problem for most.
How funny would it be
70-year-olds.
if Jackie Chan just punched Dave out like one punch?
Dude, even if I lose that fight, it's still a great story.
Yeah,
I've
it's
had nothing to hang my
It's
head
like,
on.
ooh, I lost to Jackie Chan. You have literally nothing to lose here.
One of the goats. Sorry, Jackie, if you're listening, I don't mean to talk down on you. It would be a respectful fight. Afterward, we'd hug and
He's not gonna listen.
we'd hold each other's hands up because we both won, even though you just fucked me up. Maybe. Let's have fun.
It's time for This Weekend in Fun, presented by our good friends at Roback. Y'all know what Roback is. Y'all know what they're about. All I'm saying is, keep an eye out. Just keep a fucking eye out.
What does that mean?
Just keep an eye out.
Yeah, we got some exciting stuff coming down the pipeline.
We might have a custom product coming out from Roback soon that is unlike any other custom product you've ever seen from the Wash Media team and Roback.
You're gonna want to see this thing.
People are like, oh, what? They just slapped another Wash logo on another thing? No, we didn't just
No,
do
you
that,
idiot.
guys. You idiot. Stimpy, you idiot.
You're doing Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, our
Ren and
friends
Stimpy.
over at Roback, they absolutely mashed that custo button, and we'll be releasing it very soon. If you want to go over to Roback right now and just cop some really good moisture wicking stuff, you can also do that. They got their golf shirts, they got their t-shirts, they got their shorts, joggers. They got everything. They've got some of the most comfortable fitting hats in the game, if not the. I love them. If you want to get 20% off your order, use Backer20 at checkout. Again, that's roback.com, Backer20 at checkout. Dylan, what do you get into this weekend?
I have for the first time in a long time, a really exciting weekend coming up. I shouldn't say that. Klein's wedding weekend was pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
but,
why'd you have to do Klein like that, dude?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean that. Anyway, I am going
Jeez.
to making the drive down to Port Aransas, Texas. I'm going with my son Parks, my sister Haley, my brother-in-law Kendall, their 2 daughters, and my dad. A little family trip down to the beach, staying Cinnamon Shores, popular little destination.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. By the way, the high down there all week, it's like 87 degrees. I don't know why.
Can I join?
Sunny and 87.
Can I come down?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you. Stay in the bunk room of Parks.
Humidity keeps it from getting
Before
too
we got Rosie, her name was Cinnamon.
Aw.
Really?
Spelled Sinnamon.
I don't like that.
Sometimes I think about
Sounds like a rival bar to Wilmot's.
Sometimes I think about when y'all got Rosie and like the guy you got her from, the
Yeah.
big farmer in the overalls,
Yeah.
like was really sad.
It was
I don't know why I
devastating,
think
dude.
about that from time to time, but like that's really it was really an emotional
Well, he had
moment.
2 Springer Spaniels and he could only keep one. And he looked at us
Aw.
and he said, "Which one do you want?" And we're like, "We want this one."
Aw.
And you could tell that he wanted to keep Rosie.
Stella's name was Yellow because they were all color coded.
It's good. Okay.
So
Yeah.
When he said Cinnamon, he was like, "Do you want me to keep calling her Cinnamon?" And we were like, "Before I give her to you guys," and we were like, "No,
thank you.
no. If you could start calling her something else, that'd be great."
yeah,
So-
I'm really excited.
What are you gonna do in Port A? Just absolutely vibe out? Are you gonna go to the beach without a towel or
We
anything?
can go to the beach without a towel.
Dude hates sand.
They got pools there, and
Lucky
it's-
for you, it's just cinnamon. You're not actually on sand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't eat it.
yeah. We're gonna set up shop on the beach. It's just a little beach trip. Nothing too wild.
I've never been to Port A. I've never been to the Texas coast, to be honest. Closest I've been I guess I did go to that TGI Fridays in Corpus.
If you squint a little bit, it looks just like Bora Bora.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea.
Okay. I don't know what Bora
It's
Bora looks
beautiful.
like, but maybe
Yeah, it's
shop.
the you stay in those little bungalows out over the water.
Is that where Kim Kardashian lost her like earring or some shit?
If not Bora Bora, exactly like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Bali vibes?
Yeah.
Swag.
Beautiful. Tiny little speck in the middle of the I don't know which ocean it is. Small little place.
Oh yeah, I had son in Bora Bora. Haven't spoke to him in years.
You left your son in Bora Bora.
Yes.
Why?
Wow.
I'm a bad father.
It's a
I'm the
small
merchant,
island.
the merchant of death.
Right. Okay.
Hey, cinnamon's a top 5 spice. Just putting that out there right now. Cinnamon's a part of my life almost daily.
Do you put it on your toast, David?
I put it on. I top off coffee with it sometimes. I put it or in smoothies from time to time. And yeah, well, it's great on toast.
That's awesome, dude.
I like toast.
What are your top 5 spices? Go.
I sort of just like them all.
Cumin.
Slams laptop shut.
Wow, savage. Dave's starting his weekend right now.
What's up with your
Please
weekend,
don't do
dog?
that. We've got plenty of work to do.
Lisa and I are going to go to dinner Friday.
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Saturday, we're going to go to Oppenheimer.
Dude, we're sleeping on Dave. Dave's trying to bury the lead of his birthday on Friday.
Oh, it's Friday.
Turns 35.
Yep.
39.
Too old to be splitting the bills.
Hey, I got a 40th coming up, folks. Not to cuck your
He's
shit.
cucking your birthday right
I'm
now.
just
by talking
saying.
about
Oh,
his
that's fine with
birthday.
me.
Y'all
What's
better-
what's the
y'all better go
birthday
all
dinner,
out for
Davey?
me.
We got 2 Rezzies that I have to choose, and maybe you know what, I'm going to put it out there because I feel like y'all would be good to talk to you about this. I could either do June's,
Okay.
which I love June's.
Okay.
We haven't been in a while, or Tiny Boxwoods, which
TB's?
I haven't been to in a long time either. Now they do have the milk and cookies, which is a delight.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not telling you what to do here. You're gonna be very happy with both. I'm just making a note about one of the restaurants.
It's Tiny B.
Tiny B's, they got some of the best salmon in Austin. They do it on a wood fire grill.
A great burger, too, by the way.
Gas.
Tiny B?
Yeah, but June's
Great
has a great
burger.
burger
Because I
as
was
well,
thinking about
dude.
the June's burger,
June's
which is
burger's fire.
objectively great.
I'm going to put them on par with each other.
I know Alyssa likes that fried chicken sandwich though.
That's what I wanted to get to. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. I
Yeah.
was thinking she gets the burger, I get the sandwich.
You can make a
and we share.
McGangbang, the most expensive
Whoa.
McGangbang ever concocted by just going to June's and doing that.
I bet they would do it.
I mean, you can just do it yourself. I feel like, Ray, you've had a McGangbang, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
They're amazing.
I would eat one again. If I hated myself.
You've had the actual McGangbang from McDonald's?
Yeah, that was like the go-to college thing. It was that and the Buffalo Ranch McChickens back in the day. That was like the dollar menu.
That sounds delightful.
We would just take, the McChicken and put it in a Big Mac.
It wasn't a Big Mac. It was a double cheeseburger.
Maybe that's what we
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Just a regular old McChicken and a double cheeseburger.
That's probably the only way to eat a Big Mac because Big Mac's a bad burger.
It's the original turducken.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that. I'm trending June's
I don't
just
hate it.
because I love the chicken sandwich. I love the burger.
Kind of spits you out in a nice little. You guys can go somewhere after.
Maybe walk down to Stag.
Tiny's, you're going
spend my
home
entire
after.
paycheck.
Like there ain't nothing over there to go to.
You're
after
right.
that.
No.
That's a great point. Yeah. So I'm hoping to have a good weekend. Oppenheimer Saturday. That's different.
Talk about bombs.
Yeah. So looking forward to it. 3-hour movie.
Wait, you're
I'm-
actually going to see Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Oh,
For
swag.
sure. Yeah, we already got tickets and everything.
I'm jelly.
Yep. Did you see the meme of the guy is like it showed the seats available for Oppenheimer and like the the very, very front by the screen.
Yeah.
And it was like the guy who got this seat, and it's just a video of some like you saw it.
Willem Dafoe looking up.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I
Just
saw someone do.
face just burning off.
See, I saw someone post it with Donald Trump doing looking at the eclipse,
Yeah.
which is also
It's
good.
good.
It's also good.
Yeah. So yeah. Gonna be a good weekend.
Yeah, I don't have much going on this weekend. Sally has some friends from college who have been wanting to take her out for dinner for her birthday. And I've been long complaining that I'm tired of girls' dinners for people's birthdays. And so it's officially a couples thing with us and a couple other couples on Thursday night, which is tomorrow night, I guess.
Huh.
This is the college crew. Sorry. I'd love to have you guys.
It's okay.
I know. Like you get it. You get it. If you think Ivan is saying this, you're crazy. And so yeah, we don't really have any other plans this weekend outside of that. There's talk that I might see a little Micah for some coffee this weekend. Might be in the Austin area.
Man.
Is he gonna do yoga?
Do some bing bong. No, I can't, dude. I famously have like a little vertigo, so if I do yoga, someone might have to pick me up off the mat.
Fair.
I just don't. I don't know if I have it in me to collapse on a mat with the homies quite yet.
Hot yoga's tough.
And
I
every
miss
time
Micah.
Micah does yoga with someone from the crew, they get COVID.
I need some Micah in my
That
life.
is true.
So yeah, I don't really have too much going on.
Okay.
I do see some Tex-Mex in my future.
Do we need to? Can we see if Mike is available for a fill-in on Monday?
We might be able to make that happen.
For you, you're not here Monday, right?
I'm not here Monday.
You're traveling back Monday.
Yes. Pretty sure it's Monday and not Tuesday. Yeah, I think it's Monday.
You'll be here Tuesday, right? Because you'll be producing. Do you know it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I should be here.
A game show podcast produced by Dylan Shivery.
So we talked about we're doing the relegation. However, how does What's the process for the producer to get promoted?
So whoever loses
loses
this game will
replaces.
now be.
It just doesn't feel like the producers earn. You got to earn it. He's got to really produce his little dick off.
Yeah, you got.
Do you think you have it in you to produce your dick off?
I could produce my dick off.
Oh, could you?
I've never produced before, so
Okay, you might be really good at it.
Is it conducive to hunting
He might be
hunters and
suited for
peckers?
that.
It honestly is perfect for hunting and pecking. All I have to do is really
That's
hit two
fantastic.
buttons.
yeah, I think I'll
That's gonna be really funny.
I have faith in Dylan. Are you kind of happy that you don't have any pressure for? Do you know it a game
Yeah.
show podcast?
Yeah, I get embarrassed playing that game. The music part. I feel like a total dum dum. I don't like it.
I feel like you have a complex. I feel like you have the yips right now. You're Jared Saltalamacchia.
I've always been like that.
No, but I
don't
feel like-
bring salty into this.
Don't get salty for me bringing salty into this.
I've always been like that.
Kind of like when you're on like a simulator doing an ad video.
I'm just
for
music.
Muggsy. And
I'm music dumb.
I really hope that video you can actually understand how missing that green and watching the ball roll, the par 3 closest to the pin,
I wouldn't know.
it counts your total feet away from the hole on every shot. So we did 3 shots, 4 holes. Back to back, I missed the green in the spot to where it rolls all the way back down some hill. And I was like 150 feet from the hole.
Dave,
It was actually pretty hilarious.
Dave, I've done this in real life.
It's such a bad feeling.
I've played like this hole in real life. I've done it numerous times, and it's absolutely miserable. It is
Yeah.
not a fun hole to play.
It just keeps going.
I actually made a tee time there this morning. It inspired me.
We got to get a harbor trip on the books.
Yeah, we do. I think the perfect time for it is next September. Texas goes to the big house. I think the boys go to the game, and then the boys bop up to Harbor Springs, Michigan, and play some golf for the week.
Say no more.
Maybe record some remote pods and enjoy ourselves.
The boys are bopping.
Say no more.
Is it just the boys?
I mean, it could be just the boys. We can sleep. We have a couch and 2 single beds in my parents' basement. We can all split.
Say no more.
Sounds good to me. I'll
Yeah.
sleep in the garage if needed. Nothing new for me.
You sleep in your garage. You want to unpackage this?
I'm just hanging
You
around.
okay?
Yeah, no, not really.
This is the Swing Academy. Have a cot.
It's very hot in there. Garages are hot.
Yeah, especially when it's the hottest year in record on Earth.
Yeah, very cool. Fuck,
Are we dying?
I'm dying.
Are we dying?
Hard to say. We'll be all right.
I don't know.
Hey, fun episode, man. Good content.
Why'd you turn into Klein?
Oh,
good.
it was really good.
I haven't talked to Klein about his honeymoon.
What do you want to know?
I just want to know his favorite parts of Europe, Italy.
I'm a little bummed that he went to Mallorca and was not a bombshell on Love Island.
Yeah, what a blown up.
Tonight.
Wow.
Tonight.
Hey guys.
Dude, I'm pretty stoked. Friday.
Damn, Klein.
Oh, it's not even a Patreon.
Yeah.
We drop a free Love Island episode every Friday.
I'm excited.
I'm telling y'all, it's a good show.
I'm gonna miss this one, unfortunately.
It's fine.
Everyone's gonna miss my takes. I got good ones.
Will you make a list of your takes and we can read them on the pod?
I could do that.
I've thought about doing that for you guys, being
Okay,
like,
go.
I just want to go on record that this is Will's position here.
Oh, that's literally me.
Literally.
See, I'm really bummed I missed you guys impersonating Mitch so much because I can't help but do it.
New Ella is trouble.
Oh,
All right.
my God.
She's trouble.
She's been
Yeah.
coached. She's been coached.
She's in there to mix it up, and she's doing a good job already.
She's got a producer in her ear at all times being like, go do this.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah.
You get a fun point.
We were lipsing. Shorty lipsing.
Shorty got lips.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bye.